Okay.
Do you want him kneeling down on? So
whatever
you
he wants to do. Okay, we're
Okay.
here. We're here with Slim. Slim's Fabrication.
You want to let the gate open? Just go out there and push the button for me.
Oh, is somebody coming in right now?
Yeah, it's Carrie. Well, this is my old shop. I built about 180 bikes in here. It's a bedroom inside of my house. Had a lot of fun, a lot of good times in here. I like putting pictures up of stuff that reminds me of good times, reminds me of people and bikes that I've built and people that I love. This is one of the bikes that I've built in here. I kind of wanted to build this bike to make something ludicrous that looked freaking crazy that would actually go just as fast as it looks. To some of you people it might not look very fast. To me, when I look at something fast, I think low and sleek, cheetah-like, something real mean. I started this whole build with a FXWG swing arm from Harley Davidson. I love Harley Davidsons, and I have never been able to afford a really good one in my past. So what I did was I found this at my buddy Tim's place, Negotiables. I narrowed it up 1.5 inches. That's where I based my frame from. I made a homemade jig for this deal. The rest of the frame is all hand bent. I made a bender to sweep this 1-inch tubing. I made a bender to sweep this rectangle tubing here. There's not a piece of straight rectangle tubing on this bike. It's all swept. This is the fuel tank. Wanted to do something a little bit different, not have like a traditional fuel tank style up in the front like everybody does. Because this inherent vibration of these two strokes I like running in this, which is a 1975 DT400. I never really make anything too tight. Like the seats, I leave them just a touch loose so none of the mounting cracks. To keep the shape and sweep nice, not have cables everywhere, I ran the throttle linkage. Comes down here and underneath to the carburetor. This is Chrysler 3-angle headliner bow, which holds its bends really hard. It's not just a typical piece of round stock. That follows up to here, to your throttle return spring, to a pivot that goes through the frame and down to the throttle. And it operates like this. And over here, you got your throttle return. All works together. Your pipes to follow the look of the bike are like ram horns. Splits off of the engine, keeps the soot off the engine, and it also carries a really nice aesthetic look. The front end is completely rigid, all homemade, home jigged. Clubman style handlebars. Just a hand bent clutch. Everything very basic. Pretty cheap as possible. This bike, I'd have to say, I have probably less than about $300 or $400 in the whole build, including rims, tires, engine, the whole build. The engine was given to me from a guy named Mark Peterson. He had it in a drag race ATC before. I did nothing internally to the engine. It already ran really good when I got it. I haven't done anything to the engine other than clean it up, shave the fins down to keep a nice vintage look, and made motor mounts to fit this frame. These are rear sets, so your feet could be back. My foot's big enough to where I reach this for my shifter. I just flipped around the stock shifter and speed hold it. I windowed the sprocket area. Now, this rear wheel is a early Harley Ironhead, and it holds the thicker 520 chain. This motor here used to hold a 420 chain, and at the time I didn't have the machine work or any kind of way to make the sprocket thicker to run the 520 chain, so I welded the sprocket thicker and hand grinded all the welds so it would fit the chain right. The bike has done a best 8th mile time of 6:15 in the 8th, 6.15 seconds in the 8th. That's about all I can say about it, other than it's a scary ride and the brakes don't work very well. Typical Harley mechanical brakes, they don't work well.